But without further ado, let's go ahead and bring in our special guest. And this is Jeff Tompkins of Altos Trading. Jeff, welcome to the AJ Brown Show.
Thanks, Cyprian. Great to be here.
Look at that handsome fella, man.
I
Right
do my
on.
And so, similar to AJ, you're building indicators. You've got some courses. You've got some coaching. I'm gonna go ahead and pull, your website up for the viewers to see. Maybe give the viewers a little bit of a background of how you got into investing and trading, because I know our viewers know AJ's story very well, and so they always like to hear other versions of that. And so, where did Altos Trading and your journey begin, Jeff?
Yeah, so I launched Altos Trading about 9 years ago, and had prior to that done traded for myself for about 15 years. So I've been in the markets for over 2 decades, and I quickly realized it's a lonely endeavor. I really wanted to expand my horizons and bring in other members that were struggling in the markets like I previously did. And I obviously realize, like most of us do, that there's a very steep learning curve to trading and investing. And I wanted other people to not have to go through all the trials and tribulations that I did. So I began teaching other people how to trade. And that's how Altos came to be. And I saw a lot of unmet needs in the trading education world. So we do a lot of options education. We do equities, ETFs, futures. We publish indicators, as you mentioned. And I just noticed that there were a lot of unmet needs, that people weren't, receiving the right education, or, and that might be, for instance, trade management. We noticed that there's a lot of focus on getting into trades, but not necessarily how to manage the trade once you're in it. So we really focused on a lot of the unmet needs. Same thing with indicators. So a lot of the indicators, have lagging components. So you might use the indicator or look at the indicator on a chart and see in hindsight that it looks amazing. And then when you go to use it in live markets, it doesn't work so well. So then we really focused on producing forward-looking indicators with minimal or no lagging components. So that's kind of, how Altos started. And we quickly grew over the years. Within, I don't know, a couple of years, we had over 50,000 members in over 100 countries across the globe. In a sense, kind of branched out. I now manage a hedge fund. And a lot of what we teach our clients, our customers at Altos, are strategies, tools, indicators, methodologies that I use within my hedge fund. So that's kind of how we came to be and where we are now. And we're continuing to grow. And we just really appreciate the opportunity to be here, obviously, and share that with other people.
Yeah, and I see that it's the variety of asset classes, right? Stocks, ETFs, options, futures. AJ, from your discussions with Jeff, are you guys utilizing some of the same strategies? Because I know that we focus mostly on premium selling, and every once in a while there's some of those, I don't know, I call them exotics. Is that in line with some of the things that Jeff might be doing?
Yeah, absolutely. Jeff and I have not only is our kind of origin story almost, exactly the same, but yeah, we're doing a lot of stuff. But what I really focused and got stoked about when I was talking with Jeff was his indicators. He's really taking it to the next level. And that's one of the reasons, Sip, we're having Jeff do this webinar with anybody who wants to join next week. I think it's on a Wednesday, because I want Jeff to show off these indicators. We're going to see a little bit of what's going on today, but I want people who really want to check out his indicators to be able to get like a private showing with him. So that's why we've set that up.
All right. So I'm throwing the link to this webinar in the chat, because I know that that's going to be more in depth and behind the scenes and really breaking things down. So everyone, let me just go ahead, grab a special seat. So webinar now. Okay, let's go ahead and throw that into the chat for everybody. But